Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning wherever you are. You meet me again with Sonia. I'm Sonia from Live Podcast Media. We are on 100 Days Live Podcast, and I'm very happy that I can go live again today, even though I was a bit late because of my work, and then my staff was also on the afternoon shift, so I had to wait for her also to work, and then there were so many things to do. In Anyway, finally I'm here with you, and again, thank you so much for all of the love and the likes on my live streaming, the supports also that I have from our sponsors. And again, I would like to thank our sponsors, Blueberry, and then also Ecamm. I'm using Ecamm right now, Expert in You, and then a piece of cake voiceovers and focus, and bioscience breed. So I would like to ask you something. Do you ever feel when you go live streaming like this, or when you plan your live stream and then also your podcast, do you ever feel that you need to go viral, or you have to go viral, something like that? I had that kind of feeling too before, but right now I am thinking of something else. Maybe being viral is not something that I really would like to achieve at this time, but I would like to build my authority, right? And then the last 3 days, I have already discussed with you about creating the message and then the signature message for our live streaming and podcasting, and then also what is it? The building the signature live streaming, right? And that's why we have already have those two. We have already started, and then we are ready to go live streaming and podcasting. So I think that building authority online is more important than going viral. Why? It is because I feel that I don't need to be taken seriously only because I am not going viral, or I'm not creating long contents on social media yet, on Facebook, and then also sorry, Instagram or LinkedIn or YouTube. And yeah, and you knew that I was off for a while sorry, to build my offline business, right? So I would like to do this step by step with you also, and how I do it, then we will discuss in a minute, right? Yeah, this is a very, very busy day, another busy day for me. So I had to run here and there, taking care of the suppliers. Even my staff said that my hair was like a lion. Now I also, especially at midnight. You know, this is how I don't want to go viral because of this also. Maybe about my confidence. I have my confidence to go live streaming, but not about the performance. That's why I admire the people who look really great on live streaming and podcasting, right? And they uh, put on the makeup. They are very pretty, something like that. Very handsome, very tidy, and for me, it's the comfortable feeling that I would like to have, right? But I admire the people who really, really dress up for their live stream. I interviewed Dr. Melanie Falfe a couple of times, and she is always beautiful, as well as my other beautiful female speakers, right? She put on the makeup, even though it is midnight in Europe, something like that. So I always admire beautiful women in that way, because they always keep their performance well, right? Totally different than me. That's why people say that I'm not feminine and something like that. But still, I'm here for you. And again, I don't need to go viral to be taken seriously because there are so many people who are the experts also on their industry who have been supporting me, especially my sponsors, right? And if you know Kathy Fox, and she's really really busy with all of her activities in virtual, but also I love to see her updates, her daily activities, especially with her chicken, something like that, and also Todd Cochran. He has the show that he hosts himself, even though he's a CEO of podcasting. And then also, yeah, of course, Jodie Krangle also. I see her interviewing many, many great speakers, and I love her content because it's really different than the contents that I usually watch, right? Uh, she always present her content with the quality about voiceovers and anything about voice branding, and I love it. And also Uncarden show you how to get big clients or high client ticket, but her way to perform it, it seems that everything is easy. No uh, push something, sometimes you have to pause a couple of times uh, every day. It's not like that with her. She does it with class, and I love it so much. And also Mark Stinson from Bioscience Bridge. He interviews many people all over the world from many other countries, and I love that also. So this is why, and I see the people who I love in live streaming and podcasting. Of course, they have huge followers, right? But then they have been doing it for years, and then of course, and you can do that too. But it is also, if you have just started, just like me some years ago, and you see other people who have big followers or a lot of comments, a lot of likes, right? Either it can encourage you or discourage you. For me, it encouraged me, but also after seeing how they do it and they have the group or something like that, they cooperate with the other speakers, and I saw that it's the other speakers who have been on their show who commented a lot. It helps, of course, but I mean that it doesn't reach your, how to call it, your niches, your potential clients that way, because they are your guest expert speakers. Of course, your guest expert speaker will reach their niches, and then also they have big communities, something like that. But if it is only your team who is also get your guest speaker, and then I don't think that it helps much. In algorithm, yes, but then does it build the authority or the respect or you've been taken seriously? At the end, I saw them already disappear from live streaming and podcasting. So that's why we have to set our goals for the short term or the long terms. Maybe I cannot be for the long term either, but then I will be thriving, right? I would like to thrive in the live streaming and podcasting industry, of course, because I would like to share my values and I would like to connect with amazing people like you. That's why I don't think that going viral is something that I would like to achieve at the time being, because authority is more important for me. So how to build authority without the big followers or huge followers or millions of followers is because I started to go live streaming with the expert speakers, and then I built the relationship with them. They have been supporting me, and I know that they believe in me even though I didn't have big followers, especially my sponsors at that time. And I know many companies or many brands sponsor you, also it's not because of the big followers that you have, but also because you are related with other amazing people that they are also the, how do you call it, the users. And then for example at that time Wave dot video, and then Wave is also one of the live streaming platform, and I love it because you can do the editing also with animatron there. And then at that time Kids Cafe sponsored me, and also Dimitri, because I think it is because I deal with many experts who can use Wave at that time, right? Even Wave give the free uh, platform, the free way for our expert speakers, and I love it so much. So this is why building authority is more important for me, because I can connect with other experts and I learn from them. I mentioned it many times by that I do this with learning by doing, right? Learning by doing, doing by learning, learning by doing, both of them. So that's why how to build my authority. You can do it too. I have the brand message. We have already talked about it, and also we have already create our title for live streaming and podcasting, especially our signature series. And for me, it's 100 days live podcast. Before was 100 days live with Sonia. And also, I would like to do this next. This is the steps that I can share with you, but I have to do it also to repurpose our content. What I mean is, for this, for my best interview, I have already my draft for my book. So that is like the review of my interviews with the expert speakers. I want them to be there. I would like to put the highlights and everything. I would like to boost our expert speakers so that it will be more visible, not only on the live streaming, but it will be on our book. And that's why you can also join us, and I would like to choose the best interviews on live podcast media for being in the book. And I have already got the forward from Rob Greenlee, and I am very proud and very grateful for that. And thank you, Rob Greenlee, for giving the forward for my book. And then also, that is one of the repurposing my content. But it will be important also if I can do more, right? For me, it is to prove myself. I don't need to prove to other people that I can do something, but first from myself first, and then the people will see that, right? So I need to create more reels, more shorts, and then also more blog, and then also more content like this, but more teaching on it, right? So, and then you can also post your winning from the small one into the big one, or social proof, and people will love it. And I'm very happy that I got recommendation from many experts, and I put it on my website, right? And then yeah, those are the steps that I take to create my authority. Is it worth it? Very much. It helps me more than going viral. And then also, it will be great to support me in the future also. So this is why you need to create your authority, not only because uh, you are an influencer or content creator, but people will see you are the expert on your industry. In the beginning, because I am an introvert, I didn't want to show who I am or something like that. But then I learned it doesn't work that way, baby. So yeah, sometimes you need to say who you are and who do you want to work with, and then what do you want to be known for. In the beginning, maybe it is just a draft, but then you can tell the people your goals and then also your dreams, and they will support you. So that's why people finally will recognize that you need or you want to achieve something and who you want to be known for, right? So people need to hear your message and then hear your voice and of course your rhythm in live streaming and podcasts. Oh, sorry, podcasting. See, I won't be long today because I am already almost, you know, fainted. No, fainted. I'm just kidding. I never be fainted, and I hope I will not anymore. I mean, I never be fainted in many years. I only had it once when I fell on the swimming pool. That's all, and I don't want it anymore. So no matter how exhausted I am, you will see me driving. I'm here. So visible expertise is also important here. And if you like to create your personal branding or in social media, and it will build your media branding also, visible expertise is important. Not it's not only because it is just a content, but it shows your expertise in your industry. So and then like me, I try to do it one by one, step by step. I prefer to go deep than to go wide, right? So I cannot talk about everything at once, but then I do it every day. It really teaches me a lot. It builds my confidence also, and I know the purpose on live streaming and podcasting now. And then, yeah, many times I show the process how I do this. I tell you the story how I do this. So this is not only just a training or mini training, right? So I use the content structure also right now. That's why the last 5 days I try to discuss something that we need to create our media branding. And then when someone DM me about my live streaming, I ask their feedbacks. I ask them also, do I reach some progress on my live streaming or not? Then they support me with more opinions and then also more tips and tricks. And thank you so much for you who have been DM me. And then yeah, this helped me much. Maybe I cannot go live streaming for long because it is also midnight here, but this is the best time that we can find also with the guest expert speakers. Maybe too early in some areas of United States and then also too late from some areas in Australia. But I'm happy that you reached me out also. So yeah, you can do the case studies also. I do that sometimes for my research, and I'm very happy with the progress. So again, create your brand message and then also your signature series, and then repurpose your episodes. I have to do this also. I need to do this, and then teach the process how you do it. Then here you go, you will be able to have your authority in live streaming and podcasting. Share your experience, what kind of authority you would like to have in a social media, and does uh, the does the live streaming and podcasting does the live streaming or podcasting have serious impact or change you or give you transformation in your business and then also your community. So do you need to go viral? Do you need to have million followers, or do you want to build your authority first? It depends on your goals and then also what you love to present on your media branding. Here I am, Sonia, with you from Live Podcast Media, and I would like to call it a day today. And if you have any question, any comments, please do in the comments on YouTube, and then also on Instagram and Facebook, of course. And you can reach me out on livepodcastmedia.com, or also you can email me on Sonia at livepodcastmedia.com. Again, thank you so much for Todd Cochrane from Blueberry, Ann Carden from Expert in You, and Kathy Fox from Ecam Network, Jody Kranger from Piece of Cake Voiceovers and Focus, and Mark Stinson from Bioscience Bridge. Thank you for sponsoring me and Live Podcast Media. This is why I need a lot of sponsor on the upcoming 100 days. Now it's 6 days, right? So still a long way to go, but I'm happy that I go this far. And thank you so much for all of your support, for the encouragement. And I'll see you again tomorrow on the better discussion. And I love you all. Mwah. Have a great day, have a great night, and love you. Bye bye.